Hello and welcome back to Blue Lion's Maddening mode. I mentioned at the end of last episode that I thought the next thing I did would be the Hilda and Cyril paralogue, but I changed my mind because I had 4 quest battles that I hadn't done because they were just not like a priority for me. But I did get up to 3 battle points recently, so I decided that since I don't know when those expire, they don't have an expiration date, but it turns out that the Hilda Cyril paralogue expires in like June, and we're currently in February. I've got time to do that one, and I figure those things might expire before the time skip, so I have to do one. You know, if I did 1 this time and 3 next month, then I'll get them all. And the reason to do them is basically just so I can get some renown for the saint statues. I didn't really get any other like value out of it. Anyway, and because they're, if it's not obvious why, it's because they're super low level. Like the one I did was like level 16, and the other ones are like level 10 and 12, I think, something like that. Anyway, so here we are in the Holy Tomb, chapter. This is chapter 12, 11, 12. I don't remember. It's some chapter. I think it's chapter 11. You start on month 4, and this is month 2, so month 3 would be chapter 12, I think. Well, in any case, yeah. So this is the map where like the stride setup is slightly annoying because you got like the bulk of your units in the back, and you have 2 units out front, and you can't really like efficiently stride for like a big group. You can kind of stride for like half or so. So what I've done in the past is had like some people go in and fight this group, and then like, or most of the people do that, and then like 1 or 2 units go out to the sides. But this time I'm going to pretty much send everybody out to the sides because the enemies are tougher, and I don't necessarily want to try to like solo this entire group, nor do I want to like solo these outside groups. So I think I'm just going to make sure that those are cleaned up immediately, and then kind of bring everybody back into the center. So to that end, I'll have Mercedes and Marianne stride, and all 7 of these units will get stride, and then they can just sort of go out to the outside. One other thing to note. I actually decided to make Ingrid a paladin for this map. I mentioned earlier that she passed the certification, and I figured, well, paladin has 2 more movement, and almost all of the terrain that's like the only flyer passable terrain on this like that matters is right up at the top of the map. And by the time we get to that point, I think it'll be like less important, you know, that her being able to like just jump across. We have plenty of other flyers who can do that, basically, is the point. So this will just give her a little bit more movement, and it's actually relevant on the first turn because it means she can get to this guy without like having to get any kind of movement boost. Although actually, well, I say that, but actually I'm planning to stride anyway. But I was thinking about not striding and just dancing for Ash, but the problem is I can't get Marianne close enough. So I take it back. It's not actually relevant, but whatever. What it does do, though, that is relevant, is that she can use a non-flying battalion, which means Annette can have a battalion. I still have Felix not having one, but now everybody has one except for Felix. So that's nice. Anyway, I think that's all. Oh, I guess the other thing is, unsurprisingly, I gave the Shoes of the Wind to Byleth, so now she's got 8 movement, so that's cool. Yeah, I think that is all that I need to cover, so I guess let's get started.
I will not allow such violence.
The crest stones are in the caskets. Open every last one of them.
Open every last one of them!
Must not be desecrated.
Heretics! What could be gained from desecrating these tombs and disgracing the dead?
I thought that was already made clear. Well, of course that was off screen, but there's a like in the cutscene. It's actually interesting. The Flame Emperor says different things in this in the Blue Lion's path and than in the other paths. Like says something about like Dimitri's like, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, the Flame Emperor says something like, obviously the stuff that's in here has the power to control all of Fodlan, something like that. And you know, Dimitri says something about him trampling on whatever in order to do that, like in Dusker. But anyway, the point is, you would think Dimitri would already know that that's why they're here. Like, he wouldn't need to re-ask, like, what could be gained? Like, well, the Flame Emperor just told you. Anyway, alright. So, yeah, we're gonna drop you back. You're gonna stride.
Well done.
Drop you back. I wish I could leave her here, but unfortunately that archer can come up and hit her, so that's not the way. You're gonna stride. You get 2 strides on Byleth. Not that that matters, of course. So I think Sylvain should be able to take out this guy. I do want to look at... So this guy has 36 attack, 25 speed. Yeah, Sylvain does not want to engage him, so he might actually basically just run him back into the middle after I take out this guy. He does have Helm Splitter. Whoa. Alright, so it's either going with the Silver Axe or use Helm Splitter. Let's use Helm Splitter and not take damage. I think, yeah. Yeah, okay. Whoop-ow. And that's as far as he can move. That's straightforward enough. Not in range of this archer. The point. Alright, and then...
Ready.
Ingrid can take this guy out. And she won't, unfortunately, because of being a paladin, it does nerf her speed quite a bit. It's -4 speed. So while she's fast enough to take these guys out on player phase, she's not on enemy phase, but that's okay. Ooh. Oh, right. I don't get to deploy to do. Forgot to mention that. Because I do not have enough deployment slots because they only give you exactly as many as you have people in your class, and I'm not, and I want to deploy Marianne. Although, come to think of it, that means you wouldn't have room to deploy Flame. It's kind of weird, actually. You would think for that the story missions would be the ones where you can get the most deployment slots, but I guess not. All right, so we've got this guy over here. I think it's better to move Ingrid to here. I don't know why this stuff is all impassable. Like, it clearly doesn't reach to the ceiling, even putting aside the fact that, you know, I mean, in a lot of the indoor maps, like, I mean, like, I guess this pillar, it kind of makes sense. Like, that would reach to the ceiling. But, oh yeah, I was gonna say, putting aside the fact that, like, sometimes there are outdoor maps with stuff that, like, seems to reach the ceiling, but there's no ceiling. I don't know. They probably just do it so that you can't, like, sit on top of something that can be opened. But, because I think chests act the same way. Also, something kind of interesting that I noticed is that there's these little swirly symbols on the map to show where their creststones are. I had never noticed that before. That's kind of cool. Anyway, so I think we can send Ash over here and have him take this guy out. turn, just bring him back around here. And next turn, we'll be ready to go in after these guys. Okay, over here, the plan was for Annette to take out that guy, but let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Annette to take out this guy. Oh, actually, she's got 3 range on this bolt axe. No reason to get so close. Doesn't double. Wow, really? I mean, I know it slows her down a lot, but how fast is this guy? 7? Yeah, actually, I think that's right. She's only got 10 AS with the bolt axe. Oh, well. Still got it done. Okay.
I'll cut through.
Dimitri, I think we're just going to send all the way up here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy, I guess, just won't attack him. Certainly seems to be the case. Before I do that, let me make sure I know what I'm doing with these other couple of guys. So, I think send Byleth after this one. Maybe we use the Creator's Sword so that we can not take a counterattack and save some movement. Although I don't think saving the movement's gonna matter, but yeah, we'll do it. Oh, I guess it does matter a little bit, maybe. So where are you gonna go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right to where Dimitri is. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at actually, maybe we're gonna stride again next turn. Maybe. Anyway, so we should be able to take this guy out. That.
I must keep aiming higher.
Never gets speed.
That worked out well.
Man, for all that people talk about this, like the whole like Battalion Wrath, Battalion Vantage thing, like does he get it? I think he has Battalion Wrath right now, but not Battalion Vantage. But like, I guess he gets it at A. Like that's slow. It's not like it would help you out in the early game. In the early game's the hard part anyway, so I don't really know why that's made out to be such a big deal. I don't know, maybe if you're like LTCing, it matters. You like just dump all of your resources into training Dimitri's authority or something. Oh, are they just gonna advance on me? Well, that makes it easier. Hey, you.
Take away the crest stones. All of them.
That is enough. Do you even know what those stones are?
It is actually pretty annoying to have enemies who want to swipe crest stones instead of attack. If they were to attack... Oh, I guess there's this rubble here. I actually hadn't noticed that. That is pro-flyer terrain. Okay, fair enough. I still think for this map it is a good choice to have Ingrid take advantage of her ability to get +2 movement. Alright, I'm just going to turn on all these guys' ranges, because I don't want to aggro anything up here just yet. I might want to stay out of the monster range as well. Is this guy going to come further in? I mean, he probably is. I guess I don't care too much if this guy attacks Dimitri. Oh, like maybe it would make sense for Dimitri to go after this guy. I mean, if he... Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. So now you can see, like, where they've actually taken the stones. I don't know. He's probably just going to come in and get this one. And if I'm not wrong about that, I'd rather take this guy out now and not aggro this guy so that he keeps moving upwards. Looks like I don't need to stride this turn as well. I think we have Ingrid take out this guy.
Nice try.
And then stop right there. And easily get to that guy next turn. Well, let's just have Dimitri shot this guy. Almost to A+ lances, that's cool. And I guess like nobody's actually taken damage since Ingrid has dodged and or crit. So that's nice. Maybe this is an opportunity to get Annette some extra XP. Have her like take one of these guys, take another one of these guys. I think actually Mercedes should be able to kill them too. Felix might actually be strong enough to, yeah, steel bow one around them. Okay, so this is all pretty easy. Let's have Felix kill this one. And stop right there. Byleth. We got this guy. Nice.
Such power.
Stop there. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I do. I don't need healing, and if I do this... Oh, did she just hit B+? Nice, okay. Yeah, maybe I can take this guy out this turn too? Maybe? Probably not. Don't have anybody else fast enough. But then again, if I... No, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. Let's see, where do we want Marianne? I guess we want Marianne right there. So if we're gonna dance for Annette... Ooh, those hit rates. Actually, I don't suppose Sylvain... Yeah, he can totally one-shot this guy. Alright. Can you do it with a weaker axe? Oh. Gonna have to repair his steel axe. Maybe I should have before this battle. Oh well.
Whoops. Oh well.
Oh well. Alright, so you go there. And then we have Ash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not what I want. Well... How well does Ash fare against these guys? Better than one might have expected. Alright, I think we just try for one of them. Cool. Okay.
A change for the better.
Not really, although she got Dex, which apparently she kind of needs. So that's good at least. Alright, so Ash, you come up. They got this guy. Now we can get some support for a net. Also should look at, okay, this guy's got a land. Oh, it looks like I maybe put my people kind of on the wrong side. I put the lance people over, well, 2 of the 3 lance people over here and put several of the axe people over here. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll reverse sides with Annette right here. Bolt axe is fun. I mean, it's not really that different from using the Levin sword, I suppose, but it's fun. Oh, that's right. They tell you when they start to retreat. Okay, well that makes it more straightforward. Okay, so we're clearly going to have to engage these guys this turn. We need to take this guy out. Let's see. Yeah, this guy hasn't started to retreat, so we can ignore him, I suppose. So what do we got? Onslaught is a push. Assembly is a pull. He's just got the recovery thing. He really wants to come around and hit this guy. Lure, which is the flip. Nothing. Assembly, which is the pull. And line of lances. So what we could do... Line of lances, this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really like this guy to die, though. Too bad I don't have anybody with warp. Who knew Lysithea didn't train faith magic when she's not in your house? Pretty upsetting. I wonder if... Annette is only a few damage short of being able to one-shot this guy, actually. But she is short of it. I mean, if I were to stride for this group with Mercedes, which I certainly could do, then I could have one of these guys come up and hit this guy. If I do line of lances, then I need 3 attacks. Which could be... Byleth, Annette, and... Ash or somebody danced for by Marianne, but then this one is going to be problematic. An Onslaught, which actually pushes him away, which clears a lane for Ingrid to move through here, which is kind of nice. And then could have Sylvain use Assembly, pull him back. Then we could have Ash attack. So if we do the combination of Onslaught and Assembly, then we end up with 1 full health spot. Ash unfortunately doesn't have a lance with him though. This stupid uncrossable terrain. If I could just fly straight across with Ash, solve the problem. Because like I could have Byleth come in, hit this guy, come back out, get danced for, come in, and then hit that thing. But then I'm 1 attack short on this thing. Or maybe 2 attacks short, actually. Dimitri hits this, knocks it down to 3. Well, wait. I've got... Annette can take out 2 more of them, and then we're down to 1. And then we have... Yeah, so basically, if we're willing to let this guy go for now... And maybe I am. Really too bad about this rubble, because if I could line of lances from here, then I could just come back out and wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, this guy could attack Dimitri. That doesn't matter too much. Yeah, maybe that's the solution. And then it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's slightly closer on this side. So from here, this guy... It's up like here. Yeah. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so if I don't want to aggro these guys next turn, I'll have that option. Okay, so I think that's the play then. We might as well equip a javelin. Actually, let's check what this combat looks like.
If you want.
Alright. And then... So we want Annette. Combat. Come up. And Gambit this, probably. Oh, wait, what is assembly? It's the pull? Okay. But we don't... I don't mind pulling him this way. I don't want to pull him this way. Block my path through. But although, either way that I pull him helps Byleth get back over here in time, so that's good. Assuming that's the thing that I need to do. How fast is this guy? 20? 22 with the javelin. Okay, so she's no better off. Although she will, she does have more res. So have her do that and then just go into that guy's range. In fact, let's just turn off his range. This guy's probably just going to open this one. So Ingrid will be easily in range if we want her to be. I guess this is a better spot. Although it doesn't support gambits, so split the difference and go here. Just to check, yeah, so this one is still unopened. So I'm curious about something. When you send those things to the convoy, they don't actually show up there. Oh, but that one's there right now. Interesting. Okay, and then... I just realized we do this. Marianne's in the way of actually pulling the guy back. So, probably want to attack with Byleth first and then dance. So that means... Which one is yours? Assembly? Well, we could actually pull him this way. How? Problem is then Annette gets stuck. Her res isn't actually that good. Really want that. I guess we'll pull him this way. Even though it means... Well, no, wait. Byleth doesn't have to go more out of her way anyway. Never mind. Never mind. He's still going after Dimitri for some reason. Even though Annette can't counterattack. Interesting. Oh, wait. I forgot about Felix. Why did Byleth even have to attack this guy at all? Maybe she doesn't. Well, whatever. As long as the guy is not going to go after... Is going to... Oh, okay. That's what he's going to do. He'll probably miss. That's fine. Okay, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we were to take this guy out, then Felix could take this guy out, but... Boy, that doesn't seem likely, does it? What is Mercedes gonna do? I mean, we don't need to heal anyone. So we could... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean... Conceivably... Yeah, Thunderbrand, like, one-rounds him. But Mercedes, realistically, isn't going to... In fact, not even just realistically. She straight up cannot remove his current phase. Felix might be able to. Mercedes is a little too far away to attack this guy. Well... What are our options here? We can... We can have Felix just attack this guy, kind of fly around to here and be ready to go for next turn. Mercedes... I really don't know what she would do. I mean, that's not... that's not important. And if Byleth comes around, right... Bane takes out these two, Byleth takes out this one, and that frees up Ash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, no, this guy will still be alive. But Ash could work on taking him down. I guess that's... what we go for. There's some chance here... if we, like, double crit or something. Maybe what we do... is we just... yeah, let's just actually have Mercedes break the thing. And then Felix. Do that. What's his AS with the steel bow? 23. This guy... Oh, you know, he's probably planning on using resilient or whatever flames. Yeah, no, we don't want that. We do not want that. So we'll go here. Okay. Byleth. Yeah, let's just Thunderbrand him to death.
You make me feel safe.
Glad to hear it. Okay, now... Do we even want to pull this guy back at this point? Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
I'm on it.
It's too bad how far out of the way Marianne is going to be here, but... Oh well. I guess... Well... A Silverlance crit would take out this stage, so that would have some value. Oh, okay. That's fine. Only one Umbral Steel. Does reasons. Oh wow, he's almost got his Wyvern class mastery. I don't think that's worth anything, but
Saw that coming.
I guess he hasn't started, or that other guy hasn't started to retreat yet, despite picking up 2 of them. Interesting. I suppose no. Actually, wait. We should potentially send Felix over there, just because Dimitri's accuracy against this guy leaves something to be desired thanks to Lancebreaker. We still don't need to heal anyone, really. So what we could do is, like, draw back somebody. Alright, so if we take off this guy's range, there's really not a whole lot of threat going on outside of the guys down here. Let's have Byleth finish this guy off, since that should be pretty easy for her to do.
Predictable.
Right, Marianne's gonna need something to do, so we might as well have it be dancing for Byleth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you.
Right. Now... Right. I think I'm just gonna have... Net do the drawback here. Felix. Take this guy out. Now the question is, do we want to, in fact... Oh, not with Felix, no. Okay. We can start having Byleth just take out these guys at the front here. So I think I'll just send Byleth into the middle, take out this guy. And do that. And then this skill probably easiest to pick up with Ash.
I have so far left to go.
That was a pretty good level, though. Oh,
My
right.
lessons are...
Yeah. Seal defense. Hooray. So excited. No to that. But maybe we let Ingrid bait these guys out. I think so. I think so. Well, I don't want them... Well, if I'm gonna bait both of them, I need to get closer. I kind of forgot about that guy, but it's okay. Might as well let Mercedes make an attack here. A+, hooray. Yeah, that looks good right there.
Too slow.
Bait, bait, bait the archers. Oh, I guess I could have actually had them equip javelins so that the front archer would get counterattacked. I wasn't considering the fact that they wouldn't both be able to attack from 3 range. I mean, it's fine. Totally fine, but would have been optimal, probably. Alright, so now what I need to look at is, if I do attack these guys, what is the threat range I have to consider? Oh, I see, this guy is providing threat off of here, but Mitodi is not. I want to believe that his name is actually supposed to be Mitodi because he is in fact a toady, but maybe that's just coincidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we can easily do that. I just need to look at whether I need more firepower on the sides. We can definitely have... We definitely take out these 3. That won't be a problem. About over here. Yeah, same thing should be true. I wonder if Annette is actually better off. Nope, she's not. These guys are a little faster than they have been because they're using silver weapons. Okay, so she does want to attack this guy. Oh, she's got an 80 to hit this time. What changed? I wonder. I wonder. Well, whatever. Alright, so from here, nothing can actually reach her, which is nice. You could have Byleth just go attack like this guy. But I think I will do end up doing the hit and run thing. So probably I'm just going to leave all 4 of those mages alive. I don't think it really matters too much. But maybe I want to make sure Sylvain at least is not in range of that. Okay. And I guess the mages are probably just going to come around the corner anyway, so there's probably no reason for me to pursue them. As opposed to letting them come to me. So yeah, let's plan to do that.
Predictable.
And I guess Marianne's just gonna heal this turn, which is fine. Let's do the same thing over here. Marianne healed Dimitri from here? Yay!
Quite helpful.
Oops.
Thanks so much.
No, I don't want that. I might actually rewind for that.
Here we go.
Hopefully I won't regret this, but that was really not what I intended. Are they going after the stones rather than me? Or just what? Why? That was just some odd movement from this guy. All right, Ingrid. Can you one-shot this guy? Yes. Bang.
I'm on
I
it.
would imagine Sylvain can as well. Iron Axe? Yeah.
I'll give it my all.
Ash, can you... Oh. Whoa. That guy's much beefier than the guy who was... I guess these guys are Fortress Knights rather than Armor Knights, that's the difference. 36 protection. The other guys probably had 20 some odd. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, Dimitri need to go around.
I'm
And then... I guess...
I'll go.
we're gonna do... Kill this guy with a steel bow? No. Oops. Like that hit rate. So as long as I'm going to do this, let's do it with the Iron Axe. Okay, so I think what we can actually do is have Mercedes and Annette start chipping this guy, which will cause him to run around the corner into Dimitri's welcoming lance, I guess? I don't think arms is the right word for that. Meanwhile, let's see.
Stay
1, 2,
focused.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite far enough. That's okay. We can just take out this guy first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Who, me? Well done.
One shot? Yes. Apparently nothing can get to me there. Okay. Sounds good to me. Maybe we have Ash attack this guy. What's his deal? Does he have... None of these guys have healing items, so sure, why not? Oh. Whoops, I didn't realize you couldn't get that far. Okay, we can just attack him from 3 range. Alright, so yeah, let's actually have to be that close? Nope.
Here goes.
Oh, damn. Unexpected. Not unwelcome. He's going that way? Interesting. Interesting maneuver. Where is he going? The Flame Emperor is moving. Oh my gosh, okay. Lots of unexpected occurrings here. I'm guessing Sylvain is not capable of one-shotting these guys. He's pretty close, though. So we can just have Ash chip one of them down. Where's Marianne? We have Ash chip both of them down. I doubt Ingrid can do enough damage to, like... Well, actually, I think she can. Okay. So if we... We don't need a ton of damage for Sylvain to be able to kill here. Right? We just need 8. So Ash doesn't need to double. Though... I guess... We'll let him double. I don't think we need to... keep him from... Or... I don't even think we need to save the movement anyway. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just go there.
You're too kind.
Okay. Ready for... They both have to... Or of course they did. Alright, wait. Let me take off their attack ranges. Perfect. Nice.
I will get stronger still.
No, but you will get faster. Yeah, we don't actually need to use... What's it? But maybe we should anyway. Well, no. Ow.
Careful, please.
Alright, that's them taken care of. Now... let's see. We could probably... I like this. Boom. Get wrecked, fool.
Wait. No. I was just following orders.
I really don't understand why this character exists.
You can rely on me.
I was just following orders.
I feel like
To be evil. Oh, music calmed down. That's nice. I'm not a really big fan of the like amped up boss music in this game. So we could assembly this guy and get his barrier down this turn, I think. Puts Annette still in range, which is cool.
Stay focused.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Actually sit on the escape tile. But don't need to and not going to.
I'll go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello, Flame Emperor. Guess we might as well use the steel bow.
I'll cut through.
Dimitri. So the Flame Emperor in this game actually is pretty scary. 43. I mean, in this mode, charm is kind of a lot. Makes it pretty likely that this thing hits, which we don't want. No speed to speak of course, but 31 protection is also quite a bit. Has the counter attack to deal with magic damage, and 20 res isn't exactly bad either. 51 attack is quite a lot. So I mean, not like the scariest ever, but you know, respectable. Just gonna move on towards Dimitri. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So yeah, I haven't really decided how I want to do this exactly. Oh wow, Dimitri just sort of wrecks. More so than I would have thought. Thought that defense would do a little bit more. Use the Spear of Asshole. Okay, let's do this. Let's, do want to give kills to Ingrid and to Byleth. Byleth can't quite reach for a melee attack, but yeah, that would be plenty. So let's have Ingrid do this. Maybe she crits, maybe she doesn't. There it is.
I'm impressed.
Alright, then we're gonna go and What we're gonna do... is just heal Ash. And then Mercedes... it's gonna fortify after we move Selene into range. I guess I could have shoved Byleth, couldn't I have? It's fine, we'll do this. Actually, that won't work, will it? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do shenanigans. Oh crap! No! No! Okay, hold on. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb.
I'm on it.
Here we go.
Alright, now we should be good.
Stay focused.
Okay, so, Dimitri. Please do that.
Do not try to say you have forgotten. Do you know just how many people died in Dusker?
Why bother with this? Stay silent and fight.
So, you want to turn your eyes away from the lives you have trampled? Dastard! You are a monster. The lowliest beast I have ever known.
And they really amp up Dimitri's anger, huh? I guess it makes sense. Okay. And now... yeah, I mean, I guess a Crest of Flames proc would prevent me from getting the kill, but... I mean, whatever. It's not very likely and we can turn wheel.
You are the one person I did not wish to make an enemy of.
You didn't want to make an... you wanted to make an enemy of Dimitri? That seems kind of weird. Yeah, the crawl to level 30 sure is slow.
Power dwells within.
Yes. I am gonna watch this because I haven't seen it before.
Is this some kind of twisted joke?
Oh, that looks weird.
I've been looking for you. I will take that head from your shoulders and hang it from the gates of Endor! Stop right there!
Damn. Damn, Dimitri. Alright, well... I feel like that would have been a really exciting way to do the reveal for the first time. Like I said, people should play this route first. That's my opinion. Received a rusted bow? Come on, why? That's more like it. Byleth MVP? Okay. Oh. Is there gonna be more story stuff after this?
My, thank you so much.
Yeah, I kind of want to do this on screen too.
Before I break your neck, there is one thing I must ask you.
Stay out of my way.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak.
Damn.
Answer my question. That is all you have left to do. Flame Emperor. No. Edelgard. Tell me now. Why did you cause such a tragedy? You killed your own mother, and yet you haven't even had the decency to stop and consider the reasons behind your actions. Have you?
I already told you I had nothing to do with that.
It was foolish to think I could reason with a lowly beast.
Your Majesty, no!
You are a monster.
Come, Hubert.
Wait, what was... Did those soldiers just die because of Dimitri, or what just happened?
Is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the holy tomb, dishonored the goddess.
Yeah, okay, I know how she responds.
Will never be erased.
Although it is pretty good voice
Even if
acting.
you burn in the eternal flames and spill. Oh. Come, Professor.
We weren't able to defeat her.
I mean, we did.
Your Highness.
I will kill Edelgard with my own hands. I swear it! Let's return to the monastery, Professor. It is clear what must be done.
So, he's finally shown his true face.
He? Alright, well, I think we're probably done with the exciting part now. We're just going to get all of the students saying their lines. So I will stop the episode here. I did say I wasn't going to do the story stuff for this playthrough, and I intend to stick to that in general. I just thought that that cutscene might be exciting, and it was. It just loses a little something once you already know sort of what's going to happen. And I mean, I've heard enough stuff about, like, in general, the blue lines and knowing Dimitri goes crazy and stuff, that none of that really took me by surprise. Which is unfortunate. Like I said, I think this would be the best route to pick for the first time through, and that's part of the reason. Anyway, that will do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Next up will probably be the Hilda Cyril paralogue that I promised before. I don't know when I start unlocking like the post-time skip paralogs, but I assume it won't be until after next chapter, so probably just the one paralogue, and then the Defending Garreg Mach chapter, I think. Anyway, until then.